afternoon, or eve or in the evening. Thank you for joining this me YouTube live. This is a very sensitive topic when it comes to the Tombo slash Kamara family. That na Musa and Hawa Tombo and everything where they have done where they don't go through it so far as a couple. Then they see a lot of incidents where they happen, but this last saga where they on and gets for involved where our mention something about domestic violence when at way and not like at all. And not like than the one beats. And not like the issue of domestic violence. And not like when man them feel say the only way where they go to feel like a man or control their home now for make them become violent to the woman them. Wait, let's go. The machine they on with a lot of noise. I close this door. So like Hawa and Musa don't they get issue, don't they happen. I don't make a couple of videos for this couple for a while back on my channel where you get for do with everything where they pass to us a family. Their family, like, you know, in there the limelight, everybody they see, everybody they aware, everybody know what in the go on between Musa and Hawa because of they always they can social media, they try to get updates on what in the past and what in the past. But then I by the way. So this particular time around, like it gets a lot of areas there for handle. Number one, we get the issue where I want to talk about being beaten, when that side away and all like where man they be violent so in woman or in girlfriend for whatsoever reason. Violence is not the answer. I don't like violence. And it's when a violence I'm like out. And especially when it comes for do with couple. There are better ways when we are going to sit down and discuss and solve whatever misunderstanding we get going on, rather than insulting to violence. So I don't see a lot of stuff the way they go on the media. I don't see where our release even pictures them of bruised face and swollen eye, black eye, and everything where Musa be done they do to him where in the keep. And this particular incident of where Musa try for unlive himself. I don't know what he making think that, but we don't see the first video when we did Libya when all that knife. And I don't like the rate at which Sierra Leoneans they joke around this particular thing. I want to do an explanation when pull knife or something like that. People are begin for to grade with Musa in picture when we did Libya when all that braid knife. And now everybody now they say the Musa and Hawa Tombo challenge all man the old knife. That is like when they try for mock people in situation, it's not good. There is time for joke and there is time for be serious about certain issues them. Not always something will happen to these young people here when I go begin write long caption of how much when I like and begin posting picture now on our Facebook pages them. There is an issue of mental health and there is also an alleged issue of spiritual battle where they go on inside this guy in life, both from waiting your wife we don't discuss we get for do it Musa and Mama, and also waiting other people that they talk on the media. And then it comes to this area of this side chick where also happen for BC. He's self na married woman. Like the level of foolishness where they go on a salon among the young girls then it's really sad. Like everybody just they go loose. Like no self-respect, no self-control, I just church and go. I know they understand why make people that they see and like for say, you know, now like a flex. Now me the man like a married boy like me, a married boy they spend time with human, all in you know in time when gets you can call bad word. All the time when get now me they spend a wait. You need to spend time with your wife. Now your wife day, now people are no more they force her for laying there with them. You see a man, a married, you look at all the single one day, you know go put on party. That married man you go keep. And that is not enough for you also. You dey try for rub shoulders or compete with a legal wedded wife. And this alleged wife gets belly, whether you not get belly, I don't know. But let's break things down. Musa got a project for playing in Libya. And go, the team welcome and nicely. All of a sudden, he say, "You want to come back? Let our releasing tickets. They're not releasing tickets, and they killing safe." They say, "Okay, good or bad, they releasing tickets and go back." When go back salon in manager, whether na former or they don't still reconcile, I don't know, but they'll just put and say, in former manager, when at the head of bow whatever, and go meet the man, then talk, apologize, and do a close-up picture together, say everything is good on this side. Rumors then begin fly, but pregnancy, Awa decide for take a break. Musa make a video, they say the people in a salon, women abroad, help am for begging wife, Mrs. Kamara, ourselves making own video, they talk blah blah blah. What's happen, what's not happen, and why decide for stay cool. Another day again, Musa, they say Musa don't use knife and choke himself. Later in report say na in waist in choke or whatever. But there was blood and then we get for put on top bike, or man they are like keke. Like the one make him make video in a salon, listen up. If you make a video, a content when I forgo loud, verify. Make sure say you keep try for lower the tune. Because on they explain what's in the go on, just the video people in the begin Allah. It's like on they send a baseless message. Same go for the video also where they really say Musa don't want mad, and just explanation. Nobody not see Musa in face, just more the old person put inside talk, people the one the Allah. I want make a 3-part video na in TikTok account where I watch. He explain everything where he don't tolerate. From Musa and Mama to the family, to where they be the go for go married, how the mommy be they react, to that Libya go, so the side chick pege belle, and the most important side way I want to talk about. Now the area say Musa be the bitter. And I say, why yellow person, white girl with like the picture them be so blurry. The red eye, face. One thing people talk about married. The most important thing for me is to only you to get married to your man. You and man they live together. No. The family of a man and your own family, they play a very big role when it comes to married. And in Hawa and Musa Tombo case, we don't clearly see for say there is something alright, something not sits well with Musa and Mama and Hawa. Hawa don't they talk about, spiritual stuff there, where the mommy they bring kind of their own way like a way they stand for. Musa and Mama don't do things there. A lot we Hawa don't they mention, even though there are no evidences to back up in allegations to them. But I'll just say this here. Hawa na possible like social media. It's natural. So people they are just obsessed or they hide them pain through social media. If I feel bad or I go through something very stressful, my comfort zone na music and earphone na me is. A lot of people get the way how they deal with trauma. So in our case, I don't observe say maybe this lady in social media presence they help her following able overcome the battles they when they face now this marriages with this guy. They go media and they dance, but deep down and they go through a lot. Look at the video where you explain. The beating, the molestation, the FTI, the side chick. So in kind of they use social media for letting you cover in pain. And they use social media for letting you hide what's in the field. But at the same time, people on social media, fan base or me fans there or me family, now social media, they are not really your family, they are not your friends either. No one cares. We all jump on the social media trend just for do something, money business or just some side for just talk about what you they feel or share your ideas them. But that not mean say the people that they watch you and like you post and share and even follow or subscribe to whatever they do means say they really love you that much and go willing for stick out to you. Stick out for you in terms of crisis we go before you. I know they see a very strong fan base, which is amazing. A fan base then the way they stand out for them person, even they have never met that person before, where they will stand for that person through thick and thin. If another fan base they our get, it's amazing. And also, she's a businesswoman. She sells things. I think social media also contribute to that. Maybe you do adverts, even though in page not get much of in business, the adverts in business that much on social media. But let's just say that is, one of the many factors why she's always active online, because even after the 3 parts video we make for explain what him be done to go through in the hands of Musa and his family, I see TikTok show me a feed of a recent video when they dance, the other one and stuff like that. So that is the way she got her, that is her own therapy, social media. So from now henceforth, I could just ignore that side. And then the other area of spirituality where they talk about, say, Musa and family somehow, allegedly, somehow they involve in Megasiman business and way for them they able manipulate and tie Musa down and able control in life. And some areas then they kind of see our like that person, it's not like where person get men picking way in the maltreat. When they send, when you're picking that they sit on and cack their food, then they send the men picking. If other person come for can take that men picking in and that person they will be the men and force will be the trees like slave in the vex. But you know the vex out of say I like this person not take a man. No. In the vex out of the context say this person has to be the abuse, don't go. Would again I go able to do this too. Would I go tolerate me, would I go keep up like that person the way we don't go. So the family, according to the explanations, listen, this is not allegedly. I can make videos and talk about salon content, I can use this word allegedly, but most Iranians they don't understand. Allegedly, now something where you're not sure of, there are no evidences. So not of us saying not so indeed. Because they make videos then, but no, I've not yet been able to see any pictures or videos backing up these allegations of spiritual attack from the mother of Musa and all that. So that's why I'm using the word allegedly. So Musa and Mama allegedly they carry Tinden at the host. Then no matter how our don't they plan for do things, even the travel for go Libya and our feel for don't go, we our be don't talk say if Musa go, no matter what, Musa for don't stay and that for don't come back, because she would have make sure that that project go through. But in talk like say anything when Musa they plan something as a couple, which is rightfully so, the moment Musa communicate with him a man at the phone, there will be trouble in paradise. I understand say a lot of people family caring and all that stuff, but in get a certain limit where you dey reach, or you can't pick it or your boy picking them married, you get for allow them make them make them decision on their own. And wait where them go for you for advice before you bought in. But our model kind of seems like Muslim kind of seems like dying woman then Timmy Mami the way they say, na me picking I get in belly for 9 months. But I never understand why. Okay, because let's say the first trip when Musa get that blunder, say the place too cold. That was Hollandia, and then he returned back. The mother was there, and she did nothing, absolutely nothing about it. I don't talk but in the pray, even though as a Christian, I don't buy the idea where I see post in the good church or you did in the middle of prayer, you pull your phone for make video or go live. Churches they do that right now. Then get the technical department where they're responsible for the social media outlets. That now for let other people away they outside of the church and outside of the country even for connect say this church they go live. Let we join in chain prayer as Christians they can do all around the world. But our way in they go into impersonal battle. There is a battle like a spiritual warfare where they go on where if our get for one for stay in married with Musa and in one for make Musa become successful in our life and productive to our end in future picking the way they go for born and not even longer be kids. She has to be spiritually sound and mentally prepared. The social media presence, I understand, say, maybe in a therapy zone, maybe in under independent happiness after in stress. But when it comes to spiritual battles, as a Christian, so much of social media exposure is not advice. If you want to pray hard, you want to go on your knees and pray for your man. The last day I see that picture of when he wear that all white gown and say, you go up the mountain for go pray for a man, which is amazing. Pray for your family, submit on a life to God. Excellent. But taking a picture or making a video and letting the world know is mere hypocrites. You're just being an hypocrite. There is nothing serious about it. I'm going to pray, but then I have to tell the world that I'm going to pray. When you are spiritually entangled, you have to break certain barriers. Holding your phone is the last thing on your mind. So in as much as I want to try so hard for tell we say she's ready to liberate her husband from the shackles of the devil, to break generational crosses and bring her husband in the place of light and glory and success and endless accomplishments, good accomplishments, she has to lower down on a social media presence. No one is stopping her from dancing or posting videos of herself. But that married affair, I watched the part 1, 2, 3 video. Good, nice. But in a normal level, you don't even need for explain to that length where you go. I appreciate the area where you bring about the domestic violence. It's in good. But let make people aware say you go through this because domestic violence na thing wey I not the condone, I not like even if you get for do with somebody really close to me. A woman is not a punching bag. So that they in good, but for go depth and length. Even the issue when get with him mother Lord, they can sit down and talk about it. But if not, you left them and me and focus on your life and continue for pray. And when you go pray, whether you go to the mountain, you wear white gown, or you don't dress your holy Bible, you go church, we no need for no. Just go pray and can us. We no need for know about you every move when it comes to your husband. We know how for the listening voice, not the way they send to us, you explain what you go through. The people the way they send out to, they not care about you. They just they laugh. Say na ain't go put your hand per mouth, we not come for better. Because I don't see the way Sierra Leoneans they go about this Musa incident, even to wait and try for choking himself or whatever. It was like a joke on the media. A lot of people were laughing about it. This is someone's life, career, family. Families will be affected. Sierra Leoneans then joke a lot. They like for laugh about all things. Even if they can't kill Solomon until that knife begin piercing throat, you go they laugh. Which is very bad. Sometimes if you not get something positive or uplifting, for let you able to contribute to somebody in lifestyle, just shut up. If you not get conscious vibes then for advice person say, hey na so for do pray for you man hey Musa let God help am, just shut up. I don't like the idea people they go online that they make this boy like a laughing stock. The people they even snap picture now that they all left saying a Musa challenge. That guy is fighting with his, fighting his demons, both spiritually and physically, psychologically and mentally draining. And people are laughing about it. The wife is spiritually strong, is spiritually weak. Because trust me, when you're spiritually strong, explain to mere mortals that the last thing on your mind. So I want to in part 1, part 2, part 3 video, and never reach for each part 3. Just a 10-second video explain but the domestic abuse way in the court. I know the only thing I need to think for say, most of my for hide. If you come out and seek help. But every other part, deserve for explaining nobody. Because as a Christian, when you go to church, they tell you say either guided his mouth, guided his life. So not so everything you talk as a Christian. When you get problem, you say, I will go on bended knees and submit my supplications unto God, not to man. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers of darkness. So our in level of spirituality, if they make the video, they call him pastor name, one day they go pray. Like a Christian, you don't do that. You kneel down with your problem. Whatever I explain, you have forgive part 1, 2, 3. Go put on God in foot. If they can make video, they explain but spiritual attack. You are just letting the enemy know that he's winning, or they are winning against you. They have a hand in your home. They can determine your level of happiness. Anytime you come out as a human being, as a Christian, they pour out your frustrations them for the world, for for let the world hear the pain and kasara where you go through. The devil they laugh at you because you don't put on your clothes or your armor for go to church on Sunday or on Wednesday or Friday. You dey pray morning and night, yet you are still suffering. What kind of Christian are you? So sometimes, unless you win the battles that you are fighting behind closed doors, shut up. I don't like the idea for the car online. I don't go through this. Oh, my man, no, my mother, they do anything and they, like, shut up. I understand. I know how much you like you, man. But you know, nobody an explanation. You know, any Sierra Leone whatsoever, men abroad, a single explanation. That is your life. That is your family. That is your home. Domestic violence, you can release a post, not even making a video about it. The pictures, short post, it's over. Everything else, you go down on your knees. Because I see another post where you make like the page on Tuboku, the account in Tuboku for on Facebook. I don't know one I main account. But I see one way get in shop, now in profile, seem like now they more active or so. They make a long post talk about a man or craze or whatever. So, in as much as in angry right now, one for think of for reconcile with Musa, or the one for extend them plabat to whatever length the one for go them plabat to. But you love this man. You want to be with him. You are praying for the light at the end of the tunnel. You are looking for that ray of sunshine that will wipe away the rain and the storm and the earthquake or whatever is going on in your family. So in as much as you still want your man, please, not tell me. We don't see part 1, part 2, part 3. We don't even care. But come and they look and they laugh. I got people where they share Musa and Hawa content to me. Some man they share and they put laugh emoji. Some man they share and say, what in nobody's topic. So people just want to know, like not like they they actually care. No. And then as Sierra Leoneans then. Every Salon man got that level of that amount of selfishness inside of them. As long as you're not connected to their family, they don't get personally related to whatever you go through. Salon man don't care about you. I'm a Sierra Leone and I can tell. We don't care. A lot of things we don't care. If you not get for do with my family, my paddy, or the man who I deal with in family, other person, I don't care. You will only show that level of sympathy. Like in my case, if I see somebody they struggle, like a woman they go through hardship, or picking they struggle medically or financially, a family they down, and they show some amount of care and say, how I go help this person here. So even if I do that day, now behind closed doors. Because at the end of the day, it's only me, myself, and God. So on I understand everything. I don't like the idea. I feel so bad when I see the pictures there and when you talk about that domestic abuse when they go through in the hands of Musa. It's really sad. But at the end of the day, please, you have to focus on building a united front between you and God. Until you win the battle spiritually, don't let the physical eye or physical being know about it. Let your testimony speak. I don't know which church you go or the teachings they already gain at the church, but I not go say the pastor not good or not good. That not the reason why I make a lot of times where people like you wonder me, whose religion are. If you know me before I travel, what be this salo, you gonna see okay, this not Christian, we go church and all. But it gets to a point where like I be to go church out of I want to see my friends there. Sunday night they will go see each other, crack jokes and all. But the level of spirituality where most of Sierra Leone pastors they portray and all like because you just see the members and all they even live up that Christian like life. You see where they go church right now, it's like na competition. Even inside church, people they make TikTok video whilst the pastor they preach. They post and record every attribute of their Christian life. Spiritual battles and people they pray all, they video themselves. Like I don't know whose battle they wanna defeat, but me one ready for pray like a Chris. I don't need for can make video, but I don't need for let another person know between the walls of my room, behind closed doors. And I talk to God. I can be there for hours. And when I'm done, I'll wipe my eyes. Because sometimes I cry. Sometimes I'm speechless. When you have to connect to God, you get something where they bother you. You become serious about it. And they talk the other time, me sister them for say, hey, I want to try you. And they pray, they keep fasting, they go to church. I said, how you know? Because she's posting it online. So as long as they post them online, other people need to take her seriously. Just like where somebody say, I didn't say fireball in the laugh instead of cry. When you go through pain, you go to church or go pray for a man, we no need for no. Let me begin see the level of change where they can Musa in life. And then whatever the family they go through, Musa and Mama, I don't know why, but what I know, as an elderly African woman, and somebody can talk and say, oh, God, I talk and say, at the time me oja for me picking, or at the time me okulapa for me picking. Sierra Leone mama there, most of them, sabi team up for them picking. I don't know what Musa and Mama they do. I don't know the accusation the way I want to go against them if not true or not false. But whatever they get going on, they need to stand up. They need to work as a united front for this guy. And the side chick, oh my God, and I even for talk about herself. They say baby love or waiting, where himself picture that they show say she was married before. She's not single, she has a husband. And then she's messing around with someone else's husband. Like, the math not even maths. But anyway, I really feel bad for what you go through. The domestic abuse. It was bad. The bruises on her face, swollen eye. It's sad. No woman will go through that day. But whatever else to go on in your life, please, don't make part 1, part 2, and part 3 video. You bloody watch and they laugh. Nobody don't care. If social media na a therapy ground, use them for dance, or not use them for talk. So then I got for talk, but then I try for go live again whenever they talk about Sierra Leone stuff. So make sure say you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and click for all. So any content I make, whether I go live or upload new video, you get notified and you can able join me. And whilst I dey live, you also get the opportunity where I'm going to talk for like going to ask me question then. Now the live chats at times then they can be really good. You can able pose a question and ask me, I can able answer as long as I dey live. That's not directly not to where I upload the video, left comments under the section, comment on the comment section. So subscribe to my channel so anytime I can live, you dey get notification. And whilst I go to talk, no matter what I talk, you can interrupt me, no problem. Just send a question at the chat and we can see how we can answer, or we can even join the discussion. Let me know which way they talk about. And please, let me keep everything here respectful. Not cost nobody. Not say Musa na this, I want this. Someone they post and they delete her because this not so violence gone. Will not cost my cost now. So when I thank you for watching, I'm Mariama by the way, and may God protect and guide the Kamara / Tombo family. Let God give them the direction we don't go follow for bring liberation and peace and harmony. And every young Ghana salon we see post you don't marry that big pull. Respect yourself enough. You deserve so much and for be a side piece. You are, you are more than that. Not allow a man to disrespect you to that level. Because now you go allow him. If married man go and tell us I don't want you. Bye bye.